Well, I just made a huge mistake, but thank goodness I was right here and caught it real quick. But yeah, big mistake. Big do not do, big no-no right here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Daniel and you're watching Triple R Farms, and today is Thursday, June the 9th, and we had a few little showers come through early this morning. Dad just checked the valley, probably got maybe 1/10, maybe 2/10 on some of it. I just pulled into Lounsboro where we got cotton, and it had I'd say it may have got 2/10, maybe 3/10. It was water standing on the pavement pretty good, puddled up, but out in the field there was no water standing, but of course we're pretty dry, so it would just soak it up. But anyway, the cotton looks good. The only bad thing at Lounsboro is the deer are hammering us on one corner of that farm, where they always do. But anyway, so I think I'm gonna plan on going up there in the morning with the rogator and spray the Penergetic. Penergetic has been working awesome on the deer this year everywhere I put it, so I'll definitely load up tomorrow morning and go take care of that deer problem up there. So what we got on tap for today is Mark and Roy. They are going to get the grain cart from Blackwell's Bend that I've been using, the red one. The scale guy got the scales fixed on the green one, the J&M grain cart. So anyway, they're gonna go to Lounsboro, get the red cart, bring it to Benton to our shop, unhook. We'll get him hooked up to the green grain cart, and they're gonna get that to Blackwell's Bend. The main reason I have not been able to calibrate my combine, the yield like I want to, and we're getting toward the end of the week. So anyway, they got the scales fixed. I'd like to get that up there just to see if my combine has been reading low or high this whole time. So anyway, that's one thing we're going to be doing. Next thing on the list is me, Dad, and James are going to be working on getting our pump, our irrigation pump, down to the river so we can start irrigating in the valley. We're getting pretty dry. They just got through fertilizing the corn. So anyway, we're gonna get the pump and all set up. I'll explain all that later, but we're gonna get that set up where we can hopefully start irrigating the corn this morning. That is the goal. Once we get that done, then the wheat crew, we're gonna head to Blackwell's Bend, and we're gonna cut some wheat. So that's the plan now. So y'all sit back and enjoy the video, and let's get it started. We got to go up higher somehow. Oh, pull out right here. Look at that. Look at that. They going? Need more air though. Yes, you know, it looks real pretty green. You want more? It might be all right. Go get my gauge. Now I know where all the tire gauges are. Good night. And he's got this one. $37, that's plenty. The Edwards pivot, I cranked it up, it needs oil. A little motor. Good. You want to drive it down there? You taking this? Yeah, all the way down there. Just you can go forward or backward. Okay. Guess I'm driving the Navigator all the way down there. It's a pretty good little ride. The Alabama River is right on the other side of those trees. That's right where we're gonna be sucking out of. And it's kind of a complicated setup, and I'll try to explain it at some point this morning. But anyway, we got to get this diesel tank. It stays on this trailer. James has got the Peterbilt. We've got to back it down there and get it in place. The reason we're having to put all this down here is because when the Alabama River gets up, when we get some big rains, all this floods. I don't know where to pull. Wherever I pull is gonna be in the way, I guarantee.
We're 5 inches from being up. Shoot. You ain't got a sledgehammer.
Mm-mm.
See, when you push it, we need to be tapping these rims. All right, I'm block being.
I knew. Told y'all. Where can I park where I'm not in the way? Way over here in the woods. And I'm sure I'll still be in the way. So what we're trying to do basically is he's gonna hook this up onto the front, or he can lift it up with the navigator. What we're trying to do, like I said, that when we put the new well head on, this drive shaft is actually, it used to sit down here and we didn't have to do all this, but now that we've got this, the drive shaft's way up here and we're trying to get that level. And so we had to add these braces right here, which we stick a bolt through on both sides, so that'll hold up this end, and then we have rims we put underneath the tires to hold it, and then we have a rim to put in the front for the jack to sit on. But I guess basically what we need to do is raise this frame at some point where we don't have to do all this, where the actual frame of the motor will be sitting up the right height, and we just back it into place and bolt it. Alright, well, Dad's going to get a sledgehammer. I got just a second to explain kind of how this all works, but there's the Alabama River. This is a giant creek that backs up into it, but that's the mouth of the river right there. We've got a pipe underground that sticks out into the water way out there. So it comes in here. This is what I call the first cylinder. But anyway, the water comes from that pipe into this cylinder right here. And then we have another pipe that goes up to that cylinder up by the pump. And that's where it's actually drawing the water. This is kind of just a screening process, so keep the trashing out from going into the next cylinder. We got a screen and all in here, but anyway, when it gets to there, it should be clean. And then we have the auger goes down into the next cylinder. Anyway, it pumps it up, and I'll show you where it goes after that. But there's the river. She's good and full right now. But man, it is snaky. Whew. Snakes, snakes, snakes. So anyway, it comes up right here. The pump sucks it up through the well, goes down this pipe, and then it drops down in the ground, goes underground all the way under we had to bore under Highway 80, goes all the way into the valley that supplies all the pivots. There's the basic rundown. He gonna get stuck. Oh boy. Nope. Gotta hit it. Just so slick. This grass is wet, and then we had just a light little shower, so the ground's just slick enough where he can't even get traction anywhere. He can if he can ever get up here. Well, I got her backed up. Well, we're not there yet, but we are in the woods. Basically, I just cut and turned on the road and went forward. Dad about had a stroke. Let's look at here, I'm talking and not paying attention. Anyway, Dad about had a stroke because I came up that incline and the diesel tank may have slid just a little bit on the trailer. He was giving me the, oh, but I went ahead. Anyway, long story short, we're up on the road and we're backing up now.
You went up that bank, I was scared to do that.
Huh?
You went up that bank, that tank doing that.
I went real slow.
I was afraid it's gonna slide off it.
That's good stuff. So basically, this is our stationary diesel tank. We've got rubber hoses, lines that are coming to this, coming to the motor, coming to that filter, and then going into the engine. And right now, Dad is bleeding out the air. Make sure we don't get an air lock as soon as we crank it. Got a gear. Have you poured water down?
No, I don't want to do that. I want to make sure it runs for a while first.
So far. Golly, I knew it. Big old wasp nest. Ooh, they're waiting on me. Right there. I gotta climb up right there to check how much diesel's in there. And I saw one flying around. We gotta take care of that. Okay, the next phase in getting the pivot going is we got the motor running. We got everything hooked up. It's pumping water. We got pressure. And Dad said he did open the valve on the pivot over there in the Edwards. So water probably will be coming out of the pivot by the time I get over there. But next step is I got to go get some motor oil. He said the Edwards, the hydraulic motor that actually turns the pivot, is a little low on motor oil. So we'll grab some motor oil, then we'll go over there, get it filled up, and basically the only thing left to do is make sure it's coming out all the way out of the full length of the pivot, coming out of the end gun, and then we'll crank up the motor over there at the pivot and actually start making it walk. And then I'll call Dad and tell him to bring the pressure up, the water pressure, and he'll bring it up little by little until we get to like 55 pounds at the pivot. Oh God! Daggum had a wasp right there on my shoulder crawling on me. Right there. Son of a gun. He's on my door. Oh my gosh, y'all see any on my back? Holy cow. Oh my gosh, that's the closest I've been to a wasp. Jeez. I don't know how it didn't sting me. Where did that thing come from? My gosh. feel like they're crawling all over me now. The reason I do not like washing bees is because I'm highly allergic to them, and that was about to be a bad day for me. It was right here. Y'all didn't see it? Let me know next time. Come on. Come on, guys. If y'all do anything, please let me know if you see a bee or a wasp crawling on me. Holy cow. I hope I didn't say any bad words. I don't know if you saw it in the video, but you saw how concerned Dad was. He just went right on around me, kept going. Didn't even stop. See why I slammed on brakes and jumped out of the car and started running. He just... Yeah, that's not good. There's supposed to be a plug right there. We take out every winter. We take it out so all the water will drain out of it and nothing will freeze. Yeah, I don't think I can get that plug in with all that water coming out. He's gonna have to cut his motor off for a second. Look at there. Perfect. Maybe the day is turning out to be pretty good. I didn't get stung by a wasp. I had enough oil. And no, this is not wet saw. This is clean this jug out. They make good oil jugs to carry around any truck. So that was motor oil, not surfactant. He's got the pivot off, but there's still all that water that's got to drain back down through here. I'm debating whether I should just try to get under there and put it in with that water coming out. Basically, I will probably get soaking wet, but save some time. I've almost psyched myself into doing it. Should I try it? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I think I got it. Whew, that saves some time. Well, this never happens. The day is getting better and better. Normally the end of the pivot will be somewhere way out in the field and you got to walk through all that corn to get to it, but look where it is today. You got the road, you got the end of the pivot. That does not happen very often. It definitely is our lucky day, by far now, for sure.
I'll put it in reverse.
You want to go the other way? Cause that's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah,
more...
you're right. I didn't think about it.
You want it on 8.5?
Yeah, you've done that.
Well, there's 8. We're just gonna have to guess on 8.5. Huh?
Put it on 8.
That's right there. That's gonna be going really slow. 3, 2, 1. Whoop. There you go, folks. That's water coming all the way from the Alabama River. It's about to water this corn. Dog. I'm in ants. Shoot. Well, I just made a huge mistake, but thank goodness I was right here and caught it real quick. But yeah, Big mistake. Big do not do, big no-no right here. This right here is the oil cap that goes on the motor, where I took it off to fill it up with motor oil. Most important part about putting oil in a motor is this part right here. Put the cap back on, Daniel. Here's the new scale. Put this on. Drive shaft. Feeling strong, Roy?
I did the heavy one right here, Roy. Heavy, huh, Roy?
It is.
Yeah, heavy in there.
You feeling strong, Roy?
Hey, Daniel, you know, on that old big sail I use, that dump, if you do that thing, you know that top, you have to do it till it get tight. I'm afraid the air get under it.
There you go. You got it. I tried to do it the other day and it wouldn't get tight. How you doing?
I did.
Huh?
I did.
That's why I'm telling you, Mark, I be wanting to help me. It's gotta be tight, otherwise we don't. That wind get on, he gonna boom.
Yep.
I just happened to look at it. This ain't right here. But
It takes two.
It's hard to do it.
it's, well, I did it the other day, but I had to put out everything I could do with it.
That's what everything you can do right.
Cause I know I couldn't drive it like that. Hey, Daniel, you remember when? Daniel, when
Everything you can do. You put out on the rock.
I don't know, Daniel, I don't know how they made it that tight, but no, Daniel, he'll tear that top off as soon as I get on the way to the highway. The wind get under.
So you did all you could do and then you had to find some more?
I had to call for more. I don't know where it came from.
Call for some more, Roy. They help you out the end.
They said always some more out there.
Oh boy.
I was at Jimmy. The tooth, I asked the boy to let him $5. That boy said, "Tooth, you mean to tell me all this money in the world and you ain't got none of it?" That was the same way I had to call for more help. I knew I couldn't go like that with it.
So
They came to help you out the end. The help came
So what do we need to fix?
I'd have to show you what I'm talking about that might help it. The first thing you gotta do, you gotta roll it tight under that thing. And you have to give it just about all you got to get it back to turn about that far.
Yeah.
And then when you got it them turns, the hook is up high like this here, Daniel. Because if it was down there, I'll show you them both where you had dropped it down. Then you will have more pushing power than just up like that.
Yeah,
see, Pistol Tall, he can do it easy.
As far as we know, the pivot is running over there, watering the corn. So now I got to get the stuff out of the back of my truck, and then we're ready to head down to Blackwell's Bend. We hadn't done a trash can shot in a while, so that's why I did 5. 1 out of 5. Only about a half a mile away from the field, and this happened. Where'd the other one go? Both of them blew at the same time off the rim. Holy cow, did you see that big old thing? It looked like a hornet. Well guys, that's gonna be it for the video. It has just been one of those days that's just been highs and lows, but I gotta see if I can get a tire man to come work on it this afternoon. See if anybody's got a tire, see if they can come out this afternoon. If not, I can try a wrecker service, see if they can hook up to the front and ease us down the road and at least get us in the field. But anyway, I got a lot of calling and stuff to do, so no drone footage on this video, so sorry. We'll try to get that on the next one. But thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you on the next one. We're out. See ya. Bye.